imagine this. You're going to a Target. You have to pick some stuff up. You want to search for Sonic stuff in general. I don't know. Some reason you want to go to Target. But you check the toy section. Obviously, they're just going to have like a bunch of Jack Sonics. Maybe a Tails. And the Gujitsu Sonic. You're like, oh man. I'm going to go check the video game section. So, obviously, you're probably going to see some Just Toys things here and there. Maybe a cable guy. Maybe. Then you visit the nerd section, the place where you'll probably see the more expensive figures by like NECA and different other companies. And you'll see some plushies by Kidrobot. Then you notice some Sonic ones that look a little funny. That's right, we're going to be talking about the Phunny line, specifically the Sonic ones, because there's 6 Sonic Phunnies to talk about. 7 if you want to count. One will mention later in the video. But there's 6 in total plushies to talk about. And that's what this video is all about. So let's get started. Yes, I'm aware I usually do a skip, but like I wanted to test something new for once. So yeah, let me get away with this, please. I know it's not that good, but let me get away with it. What's up, fellas? Welcome back to the most inconsistent YouTuber ever, the Blue Hedgehog. You know, uploads one day and then like doesn't come back for another like 7 to 5 months longer sometimes. But we're back at it again. Who knows if I'll come back this time. But yeah, this is not really much of an intro because I want to get through it. Let's do this. My boy Phunny Sonic right here. Yeah, we're gonna be reviewing the Phunny line today. Obviously, we gotta start with Sonic, one of the first releases. Now, as you can definitely tell, it's definitely more stylized than your average Sonic plush. Here's your GE Sonic, and then here's your Phunny Sonic, as you can tell, because like clearly with like, here's like a different like their eyes. It doesn't really have the eye detail, and that's fine because that's kind of how I draw Sonic a lot, without the details. Sometimes I do, but that's just like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like when I feel like it. It looks nice. It's definitely really cute. I do have complaints though. Like first of all, like the embroidered detail on like the muzzle. I don't know, it's kind of weird to me because like they started, but then they never finish it. It doesn't even curve. It doesn't like, you know. It just kind of stops there, and I don't know. It looks weird, personally, and I like how he looks kind of weird on the side because he doesn't really, his nose is there, but it doesn't stick out like it usually does. Something else I really don't like about it is is what's going on with the arms, because it looks like it's literally coming out of his non-existent neck. Like, this looks really weird. Honestly, it looks like it doesn't look right. And look. I'm not gonna be one of those weird people, but come on, why they couldn't put the legs like around like here or something? Because look, from the front it looks good, but like when you're on this, when it's on like the side, or like, you know, when it's on the side, it just looks weird. He looks like he has a dumpy. And then something else I don't like is the tag. Now, who the thought this was who the thought it was a good idea to have a big ass tag on this small ass plush? Like, damn. I hate to keep bringing him up, but like, he's slightly bigger, but the tag is not as big. Yeah, see, it's not as big, but like, damn, who the this was a good, I dropped him, whoops. Yeah, that is a big complaint. Obviously, you can take it off if you're a plush tuber or something, but like, if you're a collector, this might be a little wonky. But I do like him. I do him. Don't take that out of context. You can don't make it sound like I said something else. But yeah, I do definitely like the style of the Phunny plushies, specifically Sonic, because he looks really nice. Just something about him. I don't know. I really like this plush. And then yeah, he's pretty good. Like I said, there's definitely a lot of things I would change. Like, look, you either don't do this, don't just embroider like a outline and then not finish it. Maybe like have the arms, you know, right here and not come out of his non-existent neck. But yeah, and like, oh yeah, I didn't even mention the shoes. Let me mention that real quick. Yeah, they're like printed on. But honestly, that's not a big issue. You could always be like Toy Factory and like have it like ironed on, and when you wash it, it can like, you know, wash away. At least it's not that bad. But I do admit that is kind of weird. But yeah, let's just move on to the next plush. Now, we go from a really good looking Sonic, a really cute looking Sonic, to this kind of ugly looking guy. I'm sorry. Look, I don't want to be mean to my boy Tails. I really don't want to be mean. But like, he looks so weird compared to everyone else. Like, I don't know what about him. He just really stands out compared to like everyone else. Honestly, I think that might just be because they used classic Tails artwork and just kind of went from there. Like, I'm not even kidding. There was like back in like 2016 or 17 when these things were like announced, Toy Biz had listings up and they had like production drawings, or I don't know if that's what they call it, but like they had like drawings of the plushies. And for Tails, you could literally easily tell that they just used classic Tails artwork. But what for Sonic, you can clearly tell it was like, you know, original. They literally drew him from scratch. But for Tails, it kind of looks like they just took classic Tails' head and just went off there. So I definitely think that kind of hinders the plush a little, especially because everyone else is like literally their own style. So I think Tails just like basically being based off like classic Tails art is weird. And classic Tails is the best version of Tails, but I don't know. Just something about this plush is just, I don't know. I really don't vibe with it as much as every other plush. He's definitely the worst one in the line. And I hate to say that, but it's true. I don't know. Something else I don't like about it is how tiny these tails are. Like, I don't know if this is a good example, but this is the only one I have with me right now. There you go. Look how big and fluffy these Build-A-Bear tails are. Look how big. Now I know that's kind of unfair to compare this $15 plush, $15. I need everyone to remember $15 compared to like a $30 plush, but like they couldn't even they didn't even finish the bag. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna walk into the store and they're gonna be like, that's interesting. You know, the one side is finished right here, right? But when I look at the back, you know what? $15, I can deal with that. Like, I don't know, $15 and the fucking tails aren't even fully stitched. It's just, I don't know. And first of all, look, this is just kind of a nitpick, but why the fuck way up here? Couldn't there be at least a little, you know, next to the touch tag right here? Especially that's how Tails' tails are usually. I'm pretty sure. Let me bring him back. Kind of, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if using the Build-A-Bear is like the best example, but like it's the only Tails plush I have right next to me right now. So yeah, but like I don't really. He looks so dumb. I think he just looks dumb. I just think he looks dumb. Everything else is nice, obviously. Like the way they feel is definitely really soft. Just I don't know. He's definitely the worst looking one on the set. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. Ain't no hard to tell. Alright, here's the boy Knuckles. Let's go, yes sir. One of the best ones in the line. How do we go from this to this? You know, I can tell you why. Because this thing came out like what? Like a few years? Literally a few years after the the funny Sonic and Tails. Yeah, because like I said, Sonic and Tails came back in like 2017, 18. I don't remember exact date, but like, yeah, Knuckles was like announced like in 2021. I think his listings went up in September 2021. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, here's Knuckles. Yeah, look at that. He's definitely way based off of like the way he looked in Sonic Adventure artwork. And I think that he just looks really nice, you know? It's a breath of fresh air. Yeah, and, come on. He looks so weird compared to everyone else. I'm sorry. He definitely looks a lot more natural next to, like, Sonic, though. Yeah, I kind of wish, now I'm looking at Knuckles, I kind of wish they give him, I don't know, like an adventure smirk or something. It's not that big of a deal, though. But yeah, Knuckles looks awesome. His face, it looks so awesome. Like I said, it reminds you of adventure artwork, and the adventure games are like one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, and then they gave Knuckles a plump belly. Knuckles can be like, "Hey, did you gain weight?" And then you look at this plush, and it gives him a little belly. Yeah, he looks awesome, and the way they did his dreadlocks and everything, it just looks awesome. I'll give some complaints though, because I have to, but like this thing is not long enough. Like compared it to, yeah, look at these two side by side. This thing needs to be a lot longer, but I feel like that might just be the style at this point because Tails doesn't have long ass tails. But you know, I brought this Knuckles figure to the video because I realized, like, look how small that strap is. Because you can see, like, with the Jax figure, it's supposed to be, like, right there. Like, kind of in the middle of his cuff. Nah, is it cuff? I don't know. But yeah, for this one, they literally, I am for sure they did this. Hold on. Yeah, they basically kind of just, like, took Sonic's strap, make it a little thicker, and then just give him the Lego shoes. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. And something else I actually don't like is the way they did his gloves. I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. Let me see if I have an example. I'm just gonna use the Knuckles Build-A-Bear as an example, but like, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be like this, but like, I don't know. It's really weird that they used like this weird material for his knuckles. And then I don't know, and like from the side it looks weird to me, like especially because like they're always kind of like this. They're not like, if I could, yeah, no, they're stuck like that. So I think from this, he looks weird. Because it kind of looks like they gave him, I don't know, it looks weird. That's the point I'm really trying to make here. But I really do love this Knuckles plush, despite like the few issues it has. Obviously, there's going to be the non-existent neck thing, but that's the only reason I didn't mention it for Tails, because like everyone has to deal with that. So yeah. But yeah, he's a really solid plush. I really like this guy. So now let's get to my guy, Super Sonic. Yeah, now we got to the 3 plushies that actually released this year. And okay, first of all, let's put them side by side right here. It's definitely Super Sonic. Is it obvious? But I'd rather just start with my complaints first. Obviously there's gonna be like the legs and all that, just expect that. But they gave him a weird kind of chin. Like, it's pretty obvious when once you like look at him from the front, but it looks like they give him like a Giga Chad and chin, and it looks so weird. Like Sonic's is not like that, like, at all. And the way they, I don't know what, but it's even more distracting on Super Sonic that the fucking muzzle is like kind of embroidered. They kind of had an outline for it and then just like randomly gave up. They didn't even bother like kind of giving it a curve or anything. Yeah, no, and the way they did his spike, I don't know. This one, they kind of look uneven. This one looks a lot lower than the. I don't know if you can even see it that well. It's got the weird neck. Oh, I really do want to like this plush, and honestly, I do. Like, I know he has like he has issues, but I still really like this plush. But I do gotta admit, this is insanely weird to look at, cause here it looks fine, cause yeah, but like here it kind of looks, they look uneven. Like this one is way more like up than this one, which is, and even then it kind of makes it give it a weird stretched look. I don't even know if I'm describing it right, but he does look the neck chin thing, I don't know, is like really distracting to me, because otherwise this is just a Sonic Phunny but yellow. But like that's just, I don't it's the spikes. I don't they it's just I don't know, the chin ruins everything, because even then I didn't even, oh my god, I do gotta like though that they don't randomly give up on the red. The red like goes through the white outline, because like other plushies I'm pretty sure literally just have the white outline, and it looks really weird because it looks like they just forgot to add embroidery for the eyes there. But yeah, I do like that the Phunnys don't do that. And with the mouth, actually, this is a good example. Like, this is nice, and honestly with this it kind of, it doesn't really look that noticeable. I don't know, but obviously these came out way later, so they had time to refine the way these look. But the neck really just, it's chin, I don't know what to call this. Yeah, it definitely ruins the look of the plush. See, this is exactly what I mean. Actually, I could literally just shown it like this. This looks fine, but like from here, it's like, why is they look so uneven? I sound frustrated. I literally just said I like the plush. It's I don't. This is, I like him, but like, this is just the chin and the fucking random uneven spikes just really. Alright, so after Supersonic, we've got two more plushes to look at. And obviously, you probably expect this already. If you're watching this, you probably already know what these next two are. But here's Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog right here. The edgelord, my boy. But yeah, Shadow is an obvious step up from Supersonic. First of all, all his spikes, they're aligned, they're same level on like Supersonic, and he doesn't have like a insanely noticeable like chin thing. Like, this is still bothering me. Like, huh? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna just assume that's like on everyone's. I don't know if that's like literally that. But yeah. Now, something I don't really like about this plush is the amount of printed material, because like the arms and legs are just all printed, and I don't know. It doesn't look that good, to be honest. Like, does it work? Yeah, it works, but I don't know. Like, something I don't like about when it's like printed, like there's like some white parts. I don't know. It just looks really lighter when it compares to like the rest of the plush. But yeah, but like I think it works well enough, I guess. Something I also don't like is like Sonic's, Tails, and everyone else's glove cuffs are like two different pieces, the glove and the cuff, but like, nah, this is all just like one piece right here. I don't know. Is it that's just more of a nitpick though. I like kind of, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I sound like I don't like this plush, but I do. It's just, Yeah, that's an interesting difference. Hold on, wait, no, Supersonic changes that too. It's not even that. I don't know. That's not really worth pointing out though. Just a little difference I noticed, but yeah, I do like the way did his spikes though. That this looks really cool. This definitely looks really cool, and I'm glad that they have two like different colors. Yeah, this is another sentence like that. No, but I do like that it's the same fabric and it's not like printed on. Because oh my god, could you imagine how shitty this would look if it was all printed? Oh, and then obviously there's like a problem that everyone but the goat has, that the whole outline and then just kind of gives up. I feel like it's kind of worse on Shadow though, because it has like it's just a curve that the spikes create that make, and it just, I don't know. It's not like that on Sonic, but it's not even that much of a bad thing, I guess, because I mean it was, I don't know. I'm not gonna give it this. I'm not gonna give it an excuse. But yeah, see, the goat doesn't have it, so. But yeah, I do like this plush more than Supersonic. I feel like I said that a lot for like all the plushes besides Tails, and I'm starting to reconsider Supersonic. But yeah, like one more thing, it's just, I don't know. It kind of looks like he has like a lipstick on, kind of there. I don't know. I do like the embroidered chest fur too. It's way better than the way Jax did their like Tails plush. But yeah, looks cool.
Hey, look! It's a giant talking egg! Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik. I am the greatest evil genius in the world!
That was an awful Eggman impression, but yeah, here's our last plush in the set as of now, Dr. Eggman. Now, he is definitely he's a big boy. He's a big boy, thick boy. But yeah, compared to Sonic, he is tiny. Compared to like the other characters, he is tiny. Yeah, as you can tell. So obviously he's not going to scale well, but so I mean, what do you expect? Now, I know I was just talking about how weird the printed looks, and honestly, it's kind of no different here. It would have been nice to imagine how nice like a red fabric with an embroidered jacket would have been. That would have been hella cool. But nah, I guess that's just Kidrobot's thing though. Like they just mainly do this. But yeah, it's whatever. I do like he is so cool. Obviously the biggest problem for me would be the mustache. Like, it is fluffy. It's nice. But like, I do admit it is like, it would be nice to have like a nice, like a consistent mustache like the other Eggman plushies usually do, but I don't mind it though. It's definitely nice. I will say this definitely has like my favorite Eggman face when it comes to like a plush. The Jax one looks like shit. The GE one, the modern Eggman, I'm sorry, but it also kind of looks like shit. It's literally just a classic Eggman one. But yeah, it's not even just, actually I'm pretty sure now it's just like the fucking emoji Eggman one. But yeah, I definitely say this is definitely like on the more better side of the Eggman plushies. Will it ever beat the Adventures era plushies like the Sonic X one and the Adventure one? No, no, definitely not. But like, this is definitely a step up from what we've seen recently. Yeah, and obviously, like the face I was just talking about, definitely inspired by Ukawa art. I think it's the more recent stuff, but yeah, like I said, it looks really nice to me. He's a thick boy, and that's good because Eggman is a well-rounded character, literally. And yeah, honestly, something that's kind of funny that you can do though, you can kind of pull up the shirt, or jacket, I mean, and yeah. It looks weird. but it's funny to do though. But yeah, still though, I wish the jacket was embroidered. It's nice. I'd say it's still nice though. And something I noticed with this one is it has this material down here. Now I don't know what it's called. I really hope it's not what I think it is. That one material that the adventure plushes actually use, that weird vinyl material that kind of cracks over time. I really hope it's not that, because recently there was 2 plushes that were announced by Kidrobot. Coincidentally enough, it's basically the Hug Me Sonic and Tails, but if they were like pleather. And the biggest problem with that is that it's made out of this weird vinyl, so they're probably gonna crack and probably look like shit in the future. But yeah, at least it's just the bottom of his boots, his jacket. He kind of looks like he just has a onesie, to be honest. He kind of just looks like he has one big onesie. But yeah, he's a really nice plush, and even his arms are like thick. Yeah, he's something in that every other plush doesn't have though, is that his fist is kind of like stitched onto his jacket, so he's kind of forced to have this pose the entire time. And I'm pretty sure he's actually based off this Ukawa artwork. I know I literally mentioned the fucking artwork like a billion times already, but like, yeah, I still really do like this plush though. He's definitely one of my favorites. But yeah, he's really good. Something else I didn't actually notice. One more thing. I keep rambling on, but yeah, there's like a beanbag type thing down here. This looks so weird, but like he does have like a beanbag on his ass, literally his ass. Because I'm like trying to feel it on like every other part, and I don't really feel it. But like when I'm touching his ass, like that sounds so wrong to say, but it's true. It feels like all the bean bagginess is in his ass. But yeah, time for a proper conclusion. Now hold on, record scratch. I do want to talk about the Rod of Phunny real quick. The Rod of Phunny is such an interesting plush. Now, if you ask me why I'm even mentioning it now, it's just because I think he's worth noting enough, to be honest, in the video. It is a Phunny after all. It's not the normal Phunny, but it is a Phunny, so I feel like he's worth noting. But he's really weird. First of all, half plush and half plastic is already a weird enough concept. Like, if you wanted to do that, then just make a figure or a plusher at that point. But yeah, the face actually looks decent. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if it was a figure, it would have been fire. But it's not. It's stuck on a one-time ugly kind of looking plush. And then the back of its head, why is it like flat pieces of fell? Like, it reminds me of the Cow Toy Sonic in that way. And at least for them, at least it was, I don't know, at least it was the 90s where he had a mohawk, so I guess it kind of worked. But like, why is it like that? Why couldn't he literally just take like the Phunny's quills and just like go with that? And yeah, the body, I'm pretty sure it's literally all printed on. I'm pretty sure that's literally all printed on. Well, the stomach part is, I know for a fact that, but I don't know about the rest of the plush. I could definitely tell like the head is the head is, but like not the body. And the gloves are interesting because it kind of looks like if you saw like a old shirt that you really liked and then you put it on and it looks like you try to convince yourself it fits, but it doesn't. That's kind of just the fucking gloves on the Rod of Phunny. He kind of looks like he's just struggling to really make it work, but no, it just kind of looks like he has baby hands. And the fucking shoes they're fine. I don't know. I don't really have nothing to say about the shoes. They're fine. But yeah, it's just a weird plush. I could go into depth of more if I had it, but I don't know. I don't have it yet. But I had enough like experience with it to be like, okay, I could just make a real quick mention of it right now. But alright, let's get back to the conclusion. So here's all the plushies, like, all together. Here you go, one big old happy family. Now, as much as I kind of shit on like Tails and Super Sonic, I do like the line. I really love Sonic and Knuckles specifically, Eggman too, and Shadow's good. But yeah, I do admit, like, they could be better. They could, because all of them definitely have like issues that I really like wish that were fixed, and I know they won't be, because I think at this point it's literally just the style of them. But it would be nice if like they improved upon that for later releases, implying there will be later releases. I do hope so. I really hope for a Metal Sonic, because that would be cool. Having a Metal Sonic would be cool. Amy would be neat too. But yeah, I'd say it's a pretty decent line so far. But yeah, I do recommend it for people that want them. But like, I do admit the prices could be a little better, especially with like the amount of like printing that these plushies use. It's just, yeah. But like, I do recommend them. They're cute, they're soft, like plushies are supposed to be. But yeah, I do recommend them for anyone that wants them. And yeah, that's my review. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm the most inconsistent uploader ever. I know I promised a movie 1 Jack's video. Where is it? I know. I have everything. I just haven't recorded. I've had everything since 2020. I just haven't recorded the video yet. But yeah, I can't even promise what my next video is, because I could probably just like do a complete 1080 and do something else. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video though. If this is more like me rambling, I'm sorry. I'm definitely gonna improve upon that later videos, but I did want to get this out because I feel like it's been a while since I made a video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. So bye bye. Earlier in the video, you remember that I said Sonic was like 15. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are 15, but for the oh, what the fuck? Oh god, I need water. Ah, ugh. Oh no, oh, that feels weird. Ah, gotta start this review over again.